Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah.
Psalm 27. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even mine enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. Though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident. One thing have I desired of the Lord, that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord, and to inquire in his temple. For in the time of trouble he shall hide me in his pavilion. In the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me. He shall set me up upon a rock. And now shall mine head be lifted up above mine enemies round about me. Therefore will I offer in his tabernacle sacrifices of joy. I will sing, yea, I will sing praises unto the Lord. Hear, O Lord, when I cry with my voice. Have mercy also upon me, and answer me. When thou saidst, seek ye my face, my heart said unto thee, thy face, Lord, will I seek. Hide not thy face far from me. Put not thy servant away in anger. Thou hast been my help. Leave me not, neither forsake me, O God of my salvation. When my father and my mother forsake me, then the Lord will take me up. Teach me thy way, O Lord, and lead me in a plain path because of mine enemies. Deliver me not over unto the will of mine enemies, for false witnesses are risen up against me, and such as breathe out cruelty. I had fainted, unless I had believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord.
Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushua, Bahasham Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers, and peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful out here pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahasham Yahushua, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahasham Yahushua. And what I want to get into today is a respond, to something that was said on this No Fugazi podcast, with this guy Cooley, all right, and Andrew Wilson. And they was going against Captain Tazariak and Gorilla Hebrew of Sakari. And, Captain Tazariak and Gorilla Hebrew, they held it down. They was handling these guys well, until Gorilla got emotional, but they was pummeling these guys, in the spirit, they was doing their thing. And there was some few things said, Lord will, I can just chop up this video, timestamp certain things and address particular things that were said, some good talking points, and just address things and edify. Now, the thing I want to deal with is that when you deal with people in the world, even in the Christian church, their concept, of the kingdom of heaven, is a term that's thrown around, in the world, in the Christian church. And when they say the kingdom of heaven, and their concept of the kingdom of heaven, is very, misconstrued, is very thwarted. All right, they really have no idea, of what they're saying, all right, what it means when the Bible speaks of the kingdom of heaven, because in their mind, as you're going to hear this guy talk, he thinks that, the kingdom of heaven, all right, is in the spiritual realm where the Most High dwells, well, the kingdom of heaven preached in the gospel, what you're going to get is speaking of a kingdom, all right, that's going to rule in the earth, Okay, and we have to get the different context when it comes to heaven in the scriptures. Okay, which we're going to get into. So let's let this play, and then we'll get into the context of the kingdom of heaven. We'll go from there.
Right.
I got you, Gorilla. I'll explain to him.
Okay.
So, yeah. So currently, right now, Andrew Wilson, we got 3 Hebrew Israelites, and
Okay.
some of the things that they like. My debate, my arguments with them is not about the separation and stuff like that, or the segregation. If blacks separate, has nothing to do with that. My debate with them, which they really can't seem to give me a solid answer on, is this. It's all about the racist. So they believe in that God is going to, well, only the Hebrew Israelites is going to be at the top of the hierarchy in heaven. This is what they believe in. This is what they explain to me. Everyone else that makes it to heaven, they're going to be below the Hebrew Israelites. The only reason why the Hebrew Israelites is going to be above everyone else in heaven is because of the ethnicity, is because of their race. So my argument was, is God a racist?
So now he says that the Israelites will be at the top of the hierarchy in heaven, and if you make it to heaven, you will be under the Israelites. Well, he's speaking from a perspective as if heaven, okay, he's speaking of heaven in the context of the spiritual realm, okay, which the kingdom that we preach about is going to be in the earth, okay, and the Israelites will have the hierarchy, all right, the top hierarchy in the earth. Okay, this is what we're speaking on. All right, so when you go from there, let's just get some understanding. Okay, because the Christianity has confused everyone about the Bible. All right, Christianity, is the worst representation of the Bible that you can have, especially when it comes to prophetic things, especially when it comes to rulership. Okay, the Bible is a terrible, the Christianity is a terrible, okay, explanation of the Bible. All right, so let's go here. Now we're going to deal with the 3 contexts of heaven. Now you have you have heaven in the sense of the spiritual realm where the Most High dwells. Okay, you got heaven as it speaks of the atmosphere, what you can look up in the, when you look up and you see, the stars, the skies, the atmosphere, the sky, you got that form of heaven. And then you have heaven, okay, in the context of a rulership, okay, a physical rulership in the earth. All right, and we're going to expound on these things. Now, when you go here, Matthew 14:17, it says, from that time, Yahushua began to preach and to say, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Okay, now, first let's get this word kingdom. Okay, come on, Blue Letter. All right, let's deal with this word kingdom. All right, so kingdom, all right, is basileia, okay, in the Greek. Let me see what it says.
Strong's G 932. Basileia.
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 Okay, basileia. It says royal power, kingship, dominion, or rule. Okay. It says not let me go back. It says a kingdom, the territory subject to the rule of a king. So this is speaking of actual rulership. Okay, the actual rulership in the earth, because a kingdom is a territory subject to the rule of a king, and the earth is a territory that's going to be subjugated to Yahushua. Okay, so this kingdom, this hierarchy that we speak of, is Israelites ruling in the earth. Okay, over all nationalities of people, man. You see, and prophecy backs that up. So before we go there, because you have heavens. Now, let's deal with, and we're going to come back to that. So let's go back to Genesis in the creation. All right. So this is Genesis 2:1. It says, thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. Okay? So what is it speaking of when it says the heavens and the earth were finished? Okay? Is this when the Most High created the spiritual realm? All right, for him and the angels to dwell? No, that was already there. Okay? The Most High wasn't homeless while he had the Elohim, okay, creating everything. He's homeless, and then Genesis 2nd chapter, he creates the spiritual realm for him to dwell. No, these heavens, okay, and the host of them, which are the stars, the moon, the sun, the planets, okay. You see, because you go to this word heavens in the Hebrew, in the Shemayim, all right, and it says heaven, sky, all right. The abode of stars is the visual universe, the sky, the atmosphere. Now, when you go to definition B, it says heaven is the abode of the Most High, which the word heaven, okay, in context could be used to where the Most High dwell, but you have to read it in the right context. Every time it say heaven, is not speaking of the spiritual realm. And every time it says heaven, it's not speaking of the atmosphere, okay? Or it's not speaking of a rulership. So you have to understand the context of these things. So you take this same word, but go to a different definition, go to a different precept, okay, with different context. Now let's read this in Psalms 2:1. It says, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord Yahweh Bashem Al-Shai, against his anointed, saying, let us break their cords asunder and cast away, all right, their cords from us. It said, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. Okay, so here it is. This is prophecy going into the elites and what they're doing now, conspiring this new world order. We should be back. Let's see. So we should be good. All right. Psalms 2:3. It said, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision. So now, when you go to the word heaven in this context, he that sitteth in the heavens, which is the same word, Shemayim, now, okay, this is speaking, because the he is the heavenly Father, okay? So now it's speaking of, you see, now it's speaking of the dwelling place of the Most High in this context, okay? Now let's go to another one to prove where it switched back to speaking of the Shemayim, the atmosphere. When you go to Revelation 12, okay, Revelation 12:7, it says, and there was war in heaven. All right. So is it talking about there was war in the spiritual realm where the Most High dwells? Absolutely not. Okay. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels. So this is, all right, the dragon going into the new Rome, America, NATO, and the EU, the new Roman Empire. Okay, is they're going to collide, all right, with Yahweh Shai and the angels in the atmosphere. Okay, this war is going to be taking place in the atmosphere. Okay, because you go into the word heavens in the Greek.
Strong's G 3772, Uranos. Uranos.
Okay, it said the vaulted expanse of the sky with all things visible in it, the universe, the world, the aerial heavens or sky, the region where the clouds and the tempests gather, and where thunder and lightnings are proceeded, the side real, okay, of starry heavens. Okay, this is the heavens. Okay, this is the war in heaven. Is going to be the war in the atmosphere, not the place where the Most High dwells. Okay, just showing the different context of this word heaven. You see, So going back, all right, now let's get the context dealing with, okay, heaven is goes into a rulership, the infrastructure, all right, to the people that's ruling, to the condition of the earth. Okay, you go here in the 2 Peter 3. Okay, and 10. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Okay, the elements, you see, and the works therein shall be burnt up. And it says, the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. And what are those noises? Are nukes. Okay, so are nukes going to explode in the spiritual realm where the Most High dwell? Okay, are these nukes going to destroy the atmosphere, the stars, the moon, the sun? No. So what are these nukes going to destroy? What heavens are they going to destroy? So you go into it. Okay. Let's get this word heavens again, and let's go down. All right, let's get to
Strong's G 3772, Uranos. Uranos.
All right. Now, when you jump down to the Thayer's Greek lexicon, all right, which you got the vaulted expanse of the sky with all things visible in it, which that goes for what we read in Revelation 12, the war in heavens. But as you read, as you go down, okay, as you continue to go down, okay, it says metaphorically of a city that has reached the acme, okay, the zenith or glory and prosperity. And what we're seeing with Esau, he's reached his zenith or his peak of glory and prosperity. Okay, he has more control than he's ever had. Okay, he has more influence than he ever had. Okay, his cities are the most high tech than they ever been. He's more advanced in his technology than he's ever been. So we're seeing Esau, okay, at the peak of his prosperity. The earth is filled with these cities built by Esau Edom. Okay, these are the things that are going to pass away with fervent heat. Okay, the elements that's going to be melted is speaking of Esau's kingdom. And this, when it says the heavens, okay, shall be dissolved, it's speaking of Esau's kingdom. The nukes and the chariot are going to dissolve this man's rulership, man, his infrastructure. Okay, these are the heavens spoken of in 2 Peter 3 and 10. Now, listen to this. It says, better heavens will take the place of the present after the renovation of all things. And in order to renovate something, what do you have to do? You have to tear down. All right. And in order for a better rulership to come into power, the current rulership has to be dismantled. Okay. It's a demolition period before you renovate anything. What do you have to do? You have to. It's a demolition period, man. You have to destroy. You have to throw down. Even when let's go here. What did the angel tell Esdras? This is book of 2nd Esdras chapter 4, verse 28. It says, but it's concerning the things whereof thou askest me. All right. Thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. The evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. Okay. It says, if therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, this current heaven, Esau's heaven, his rulership, if it's not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good, which is the kingdom of heaven under Israel, under Yahushua. Okay, so this heaven, all right, going back into it, it says better heavens, which will take the place of the present after the renovation of all things. So is the Lord going to destroy the atmosphere and bring in a new atmosphere? Is he going to destroy the spiritual realm and bring a new spiritual realm? No, he's going to destroy this rulership and bring in a better rulership, which is the kingdom of heaven that Yahushua was teaching about, which we're going to rule in the earth. You see? So, and you go here, it got Revelation 21:1. It says, and I saw a new heaven. So what is John seeing a new atmosphere? Okay. This is John seeing a new spiritual realm? Okay. No, he's seeing a new rulership. Okay. Which is the elect of Israel. It says, I saw a new heaven and a new earth. Is it going to be a whole new earth coming out the chariots? No. First, the nuclear destruction is going to cleanse and purify and renovate the earth for its new rulership. And under this rulership, all right, earth is going to be turned back to what? A paradise, man. This is what John is seeing. The elect come out the chariots, man. Okay? To rule in a refreshed earth. All right? Because the earth is sick under Esau. It's polluted. Okay? It says, for the first heaven, Esau, rulership, and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. Okay? And you go into it. It always speaks about these empires, this beast that will come out of the sea. The sea is the people. So there will be no more rulerships that will arise out of these heathens. This is it for them. Esau's the last heathen to rule. All right? And when the new earth, okay, when the new heaven, the new rulership, okay, is established in the new earth, okay, the refreshed earth, all right, there will be no more heathens that will rise to rulership in the earth, okay, and this is what John the Revelator is seeing, and this is the kingdom that Yahushua was speaking on, okay, this is the king, this is the kingdom of heaven, okay, so just read again, this is let's go back to Matthew, and then we'll expound on the actual kingdom a little bit that's prophesied to come. Matthew 4:17 said, from that time Yahushua began to preach and to say, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Okay? For the kingdom of heaven is at hand. So what kingdom is he speaking of? All right, he's speaking of an actual rulership. All right, which is prophesied all throughout the Bible. Okay, let's go here. 2 Daniel 2 and get to the point, 44. All right, it says, in the days of these kings, which are dealing with Esau, Edom, okay, the kings of the new Roman Empire, beginning with the elite bankers, man. Okay, shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom, where he's going to set it up in the earth, which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, which means there was no more sea. All right. That means that no more people will rise into rulership. All right. And rival or challenge or take down the rulership of Yahushua when it's established, man. It says, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms. All right. And it shall stand forever. Okay, so the power of heaven, which he in the spiritual realm is going to set up a kingdom in the earth that's going to be established forever. Okay, you go here to Daniel 7. Okay, we'll jump around. Daniel 7:13. It says, and I saw in the night vision, and behold, one like the Son of Man, Yahushua, came with the clouds, okay, the chariots of heaven, and came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him before him, and there were given him dominion and glory and the kingdom, that all people, nations, and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed. So if people are serving him, where they're going to serve him at? In the spiritual realm? No, in the earth. Okay, because as you're a king, you need servants to work your territory. Okay, your servants make your territory convenient for you. Okay, as you can enjoy the fruits of the earth through the labors of your subjects, man. And it's not going to be like this kingdom, because after that 1,000-year period, they rule with the rod of iron. These nations are going to get the benefit from a righteous earth. Okay, a righteous rulership in the earth. Okay, but they're still going to be in servitude. Okay, and it's going to be in the earth. You see? And it says, jump down to 27. It says, and the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven. Wait a minute. It says under the heaven. So it says this kingdom is going to be under the heaven. What heaven is it going to be under? The atmosphere, which is in the earth. So it says, in the kingdom and dominion, the authority and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom. All right. And dominion. All right. And all dominions shall serve and obey him. Okay. So this kingdom is given to one people, the Israelites. And it's going to be a kingdom that's under the heaven, which is in the earth. All right. Under the atmosphere, which is in the earth, man. Okay. So when you go here, what it says in Matthew, the Lord's Prayer. All right. Matthew 6 and 8. All right. Well, I started 9. It says, after this manner, therefore pray ye, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Let thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. So the righteousness and the order that's in the spiritual realm where the Most High dwells, that order is coming to the earth under Yahushua and those first fruits. Okay, that order is coming to the earth. That hierarchy, all right, of Israelites ruling in the earth, you know, is going to be an extension of the order and righteousness that's in the heavens where the Most High dwell. So when you see these things, you have to understand the context of this word heaven and the different precepts and prophecy, man. Okay, it says, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Now, let's go here. And this is why we're being made to be what? Revelation 5 and 9. It says, and they sung a new song, saying, thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof, for thou wast slain and hast redeemed us to the Most High by the blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation, and has made us unto our power kings and priests, and we shall reign in the earth. You see? So we're being made to be kings and priests to reign in the earth. You see? So when you speak of the kingdom of heaven, what is it? It's a rulership that's coming to the earth, man. A righteous rulership under Yahushua, whom the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, that's coming to the earth. Okay? And let's get one more. All right? I think the point been made. Isaiah 40, is it 45 and 17? All right, Isaiah 45 and 17 said, but Israel shall be saved in the Lord Yahweh Bashem Al-Shah with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded world without end. And you go into this word world. Okay. The kingdom of heaven is the age of Israel forever. What is that word? There you go, world. All right. So you go here. It says the Hebrew word
Strong.
I see is our lum. Okay. And when you go into it, it says a continual existence, perpetual everlasting, indefinite, unending, future, eternity. Okay? For all, forever, always, which we read that in Daniel 2:44, Daniel 7:13, about this everlasting kingdom, everlasting dominion, the age of Israel. Okay? And you read the very next verse to show you it's going to be in the earth. For thus said the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al Shah, that created the heavens, going into the atmosphere, okay, and the rulerships. The Most High himself that formed the earth and made it, which that was through the Elohim. Okay? Yahweh Shai and those angels, those first fruits. He have established it. He created it not in vain. He formed it to be inhabited. I am the Lord and there is none else. So the earth wasn't created to be destroyed and everybody just goes to dwell in the spiritual realm. All right. And that's the concept of salvation. That's the concept of the kingdom that Christians have and that the majority of the people in the world have. No, the Lord created the earth to be ruled in righteousness. And we had to learn, we're being taught a lesson because of our disobedience of what the world looks like being ran in wickedness. Okay, but the Lord's intent is for the world to be ran in righteousness, the earth to be ran in righteousness forever. And this is why he has brought forth Yahweh Shai. Okay, and this is why he is growing up. Okay, the first fruits in this captivity to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai to rule in righteousness forever, man. That was the whole intent. Even when you go back to Psalms, this is another one to show you the kingdom is going to be in the earth, man. All right. Psalms 2:7. I will declare the decree. The Lord hath said unto me, thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. So this is when the Heavenly Father spoke Yahweh Shai into existence. Okay. And this is the dialogue. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, the other nations, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. You see? So Yahweh Shai was created to rule in righteousness from the beginning, but we fail. You know, Yahweh Shai failed, the sons of God failed. Okay? But the Lord promised to have mercy on us at the end, and this grace period is what? Restoring us back to those rightful rulers, man. Okay? So that's the point. You know, Lord will, you brothers, all right, and you sisters was edified. You know, just want to go into that just from that podcast, No Fugazes, which, you know, there's a few things said in that podcast that Lord will we can address, you know, just for the edification's sake, you know. But Lord will, you brothers and you sisters edified. Till next time I say Shalom, Kwame Mashallah, Abba, soon Shalom.